Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with a weekly analysis for you for US oil. I'm doing this analysis on Monday 25th of February my time before New York's open for the new trading week. This analysis follows directly on from my last video where I went over the monthly charts, and I'm following on from my main wave count, which expects that oil is in a new downwards trend. So my last analysis a week ago expected downwards movement for oil for the week, which is exactly what happened, and prices remained well below the invalidation point. This daily chart is pretty much the same as last week's. I'm expecting it's extremely likely that wave 2 at minor degree is actually over, and we're in a new downwards trend for a third wave. At 71.33, minor wave 3 will reach 1.618, the length of minor wave 1. If price keeps on going through the first target, then the next target to calculate would be 2.618, the length of minor 1. The reason why I'm leaving my invalidation point here at the start of minor wave 1 and allowing for the possibility that minor 2 could move further sideways is because we don't have a really clear 5 down. So far, this downwards movement, although it's unfolding as expected, does look rather like a 3-wave structure. So, if minor 2 wants to continue further as a double combination, it can't move beyond the start of 1 above 100.43, but it's extremely likely that it is over there, and so we're going to see more downwards movement for oil prices this week. Let's have a look at this downwards movement of last week or so on a 2-hourly chart, where the end and high for blue or minor wave 2 up here is this point up here. So I'm going to go over a 2-hourly chart this week, and next week I'll be down to an hourly. I think we don't have the end of minute wave 1 within minor wave 3, and within minute wave 1 we have minuet 1, 2 and 3 still incomplete. I think that we're going to see an increase in momentum towards the downside once we get into minute wave 2, which may be probably next week, probably not this week. We are seeing an increase in downwards momentum on the 2-hourly chart, which does indicate that this wave count's correct. The strongest momentum is indicated by MACD as where we're seeing the middle of a third wave. So within minute wave 3 we have 1, 2 and 3 incomplete. It's had 1, 2 and 3, 4 probably over, and 5 down probably underway, or just beginning at the end of last week. If this is the end of microwave 3, then it's shorter in length than microwave 1, and so the fifth wave can't be longer than equality with third. The target is also a maximum for microwave 3 at 90.63. I've used Elliott's second channeling technique to draw a small channel around the middle of the third wave from the high of the first channeling technique from the low of micro 1 to micro 3 with a copy on the high of 2. We've got a small overshoot for the fourth wave. That may be where price finds some resistance and falls back into the channel to start Monday's session. It's also possible that the fourth wave may not be over. It could continue higher, and that would be the case if microwave 3, if we move everything here down 1 degree, and this is the only end of sub-micro 1, and micro 3 could be extending further. That is entirely possible. That would make it longer than microwave 1, and if that's the case, we should see a further increase in downwards momentum. Once the fifth wave is over and sub-minuet wave 3 is over, we'll then expect a longer lasting fourth wave correction for a day or two for sub-minuet wave 4, which can't move back into sub-minuet wave 1 price territory. On the 2-hourly chart level, the wave count is invalidated this week with movement above 95.21. When that fourth wave is complete, more downwards movement to finally end minuet wave 3 at about 89.7, it will reach 2.618, the length of minuet wave 1. And then another fourth wave correction and more downwards movement So it's not just going to be a sheer drop. We've got a couple of fourth wave corrections on the way, which should last a few days, up to maybe even a week. Overall, I think price is going to continue to fall for oil. We haven't seen the strongest downwards momentum of minor wave 3 yet. That may be a couple of weeks away. That's all for me today with your oil analysis, and I hope that everyone is having a fantastic day.